What's up everybody, Riggs here, and no, the title is not clickbait. The Persona 3 remake is real and confirmed to be coming out in early 2024. So if any of you guys haven't seen the trailer, I'll show it right here, as I'm not entirely sure if there's an official one out right now, but here you go.
But I kept trying, not strong enough, but I kept going. But through the hardship I win, knowing that if I don't fight, I'll forever be moaning with pain. If I give up, that's an automatic loss for me in a ring. For my enemies, can't let it be. Took a few knockouts to understand the game. Now I'm ready for the ring, your title for the king. Wearing the armbands to seize. Be in a state of no fear, fixed like a spree team. As we proceed, no guarantees. As we take these steps to our destiny. Who knows what happens? So we believe in a win, no space, doubt. We believe in a team. Unwelcome guest, disregarding the question. Putting these enemies in forever rest.
Play it day one with Game Pass.
So for those of you who are unaware of how this happened, earlier today, the Atlus Instagram page actually leaked 2 trailers for upcoming games, one of which being a Persona 5 spin-off, which is basically just the Mario Rabbids game, but with the Persona 5 cast, and of course, the Persona 3 remake, titled Persona 3 Reload. The trailers were deleted almost immediately, although some people were able to save the trailers fairly quickly and posted them to Twitter. Although with that said, I'm really not sure who leaked the trailers to begin with. Maybe the intern running the Atlus social media account posted it on accident. Maybe there's a secret informant inside Atlus HQ who managed to leak it to the public. Or the most likely scenario is that Atlus just leaked it themselves in order to drum up hype around the game. And this wouldn't be the first time something like this happened, as if my memory serves me right, when the Persona Xbox ports initially got announced, I think there was a similar situation with those. I believe this was intended to be shown at the upcoming Xbox Showcase event in a few days, given that there's an Xbox logo at the start and the end of the trailer. So we know for sure that it'll be releasing on the Series X and PC, and it will in fact be on Game Pass. As for releasing on other platforms like Steam, PS5, or Switch, only time will tell. It's really too early to tell that, given I really don't see any logos other than Xbox or PC in the trailer. But I also haven't seen anything that outright says it's an exclusive. It's really just speculation. We might see something about it at the Xbox event that's coming up here in a couple days. I could honestly see it going either way, given that Atlus's more recent releases have been multi-platform, but SMT5 is exclusive to Switch, and there's been no news of any ports of that game to any other platform, so it's really anyone's guess. I really hope they do decide to release it on other platforms, because it would mean more sales, and I would really love to mod the fuck out of this game if it drops on Steam. It's slated for an early 2024 release, but if I were to make a guess, I think we'll probably see it in the spring. The reason I say that is because it would coincide with the game's actual in-game calendar, which is what they did with Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal, but again, only speculation. Now, regarding the actual game itself, I am really hyped. It's essentially what everyone expected, a remake of Persona 3 with a similar style and UI to Persona 5. And I gotta say, they nailed it. This also means that the leak from earlier this year was legit, which seems to add up. I'm really curious as to what they'll do with Tartarus, since it was one of the weakest points of the original game in my opinion, and the randomized floors became a pretty big slog after a while. We got a little snippet of the gameplay and a look at some of the locations, which seem to be exact replicas of the original, which I'm very happy to see. A lot of the character models seem to look very similar to those from the Persona dancing games, and they look like they're a little bit updated, which I'm really happy with that because I think the models looked really good, and they honestly look perfect for a remake. Now, at this time, it is worth mentioning that there is no sign of FemC or The Answer epilogue from FES. As for whether or not we'll get them, only time will tell. In my opinion, I think The Answer is probably more plausible, maybe as DLC if it's not in the base game, but as for FemC, I honestly have no idea. I think it's less likely given that it would be more work for Atlas, and we all know how Atlas is.
I fucking hate the Atlas Corporation.
One thing that's kind of funny is that a few days ago, this guy started making the rounds on Twitter, basically just tweeting a bunch of cryptic shit regarding a Persona 3 remake and Persona 5 Tactics. Nobody believed the guy, because people have a tendency to, do a little bit of trolling on Twitter, spread a little bit of misinformation. But just about everything this guy said turned out to be right on the money. I have no idea who they are or what their affiliation to Atlas is, but in any case, I think it's worth mentioning. Also, it is with a heavy heart that I have to tell you, there is no Persona 5 Arena announced. RIP to all my bros, including myself, who wanted a Persona 5 Arena.
Just go night, descends upon me. Oh, please don't look. I won't be there for you no more. Take me outside of this world. It's a mercy that I'm begging. Oh, please. Take me to the end of the world.
Anyway, that's about all the information we have on Persona 3 Reload right now. I'm sure that in the coming weeks we'll get more information on it, and hopefully a concrete release date. Thank you all for watching if you've made it to the end, and if you enjoyed this video, then be sure to like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. If there are any updates or news, I'll be sure to put them in the community tab or on the Discord, linked in the comments. And that's about it for me. I will see you all in the next one.
Hello, my name is Yoshikaga Kara, and I suggest you subscribe to Riggs the Villain.